Terry Oglesby, and a delayed tip won by Hawaii and Samuda Avea.
And let's look for Hawaii to really try to control the pace here. You're going to see a lot of ball screens, a lot of handoffs, and a lot of patience on offense.
It is a team that moves the ball very well, assisting on more than 60% of their made field goals. Drew Buggs, the point guard, out to Zigmar's Raimo. Here is Raimo, the co-captain. The first shot of the game, a wayward three, and the rebound down to Cockburn for Illinois. Fighting Illini, a guard-heavy team. This is Andres Feliz. Inside, Cockburn leaves it short. Fights for the rebound, which is won by the sophomore Dawson Carper.
And transition defense going to be key tonight. Illinois is fantastic in transition. We're going to see Cockburn miss too many of those. That might be the last one he misses there.
Take a look at the starting five for Hawaii. The junior Buggs, the senior.
And you see a little shift in Illinois. They have Desumu playing point guard more this year. So you're going to see him pushing, handling the ball much more than even what he did last year.
With the ball right now, 11 in orange, off to Georgi Bishanishvili, who misses a three. The rebound to the junior point guard, Drew Buggs. Rainbow Warriors at 3-1.
Giving Illinois one shot so far. On the other end, Illinois is averaging over 20 turnovers a game. Those two stats are going to be key throughout this whole game.
Fighting Illini with a loss to Arizona last time. Wins over Nichols in overtime. And Grand Canyon on the road.
Hopefully they can limit their turnovers going forward.
NCAA tournaments his first 4 years as a head coach. Looking to get back there in year 3 with Illinois. Here's the sophomore Dawson Carper inside. Cockburn got a piece of it. Here are the Illini, still scoreless 2 minutes in.
You're going to see a lot of movement with Illinois' offense. They like to swing it side to side. At the end, you're going to see Cockburn burying himself in the middle of the lane. And again, credit Hawaii. No offensive rebounds yet for Illinois. That's going to be a key stat for them to stay in this game tonight.
This is Samuda Avea, the breakout junior, long arm, 6'6" forward. Raimo tried to give it back to him. Bishanishvili denied it. So Raimo will take Bishanishvili into the post, and Cockburn gets another, his second consecutive block. Here come the Illini with Dosunmu, and another miss. Offensive rebound, though, for Bishanishvili for the nation's best offensive rebounding team to date.
And talking to Brad Underwood, he's had a lot of great rebounding teams in his days as a coach, but he said this team might be the best that he's ever had.
Cockburn leaves it well short, and we still have not unlocked the scoring 3 minutes in.
You know, that's something Cockburn has to develop in his game. You get it right around the rim, he's fantastic. You get him to make some post moves, that's a progress, something that he'll continue to get better at his time in Illinois.
One of the highly touted freshmen of the last decade at Illinois, Cockburn. Here's a three missed by Stansbury. You have still yet to see a basket in your ESPN career, Bryce Drew. Maybe it's you. And here comes Stansbury again.
We're seeing some great defense. We'll credit the defense so far these first 3 minutes.
Well said. Here's Avea to finally unlock the scoring. The junior out of Oahu, Samuda Avea, gives Hawaii the first two.
And his progression as a player has been really impressive. A great credit to the staff. Went from 2 points to 4 points and now averaging 12 points a game.
Off the miss by Frazier. Here is Buggs for Hawaii.
Again, the patience. Hawaii wants to keep the pace at their speed. Illinois wants to get out and run and make this a lot faster. Hawaii needs to do just what they're doing with the pace.
Avea had the last basket, missed a three. Push ahead to Dosunmu. Trying to take Avea, and he leaves it short. Illinois looking like a team that hasn't played in 8 days. Very rusty offensively. Both teams combined 1 for 12 in the first 4.5.
You know, as a coach, you never know you're going to come out great or you're going to come out rusty. Obviously, his first 4 minutes, we're seeing a lot of rust on the offense.
Has gone on. The acting head coach for Hawaii, will get into his story in a bit, as Stansbury misses a three, but he is in for Aaron Gano, Hawaii head coach who's currently on medical leave, and certainly our thoughts are with Coach Gano, who is watching from back in the islands. It's been a whirlwind couple of months for Chris Gerlofson in this Hawaii program. In between the free throws, replacing Trent Frazier. This is a new center, Mate Cholina, number 11 for Hawaii. 7-foot sophomore out of Melbourne, Australia.
And Hawaii has to be very pleased where they are in the game right now. Again, you can see on offense, they've been taking care of the ball. The clock's going down. They're going to have to score in a lot of late clock situations to be able to win this game.
Shalina Welsh, Illini with 2 free throws. By the way, that's the second foul against Hemsley, which is why he hits the bench. There's DeMonte Williams off the bench. Working inside, Cockburn seals off inside Cholina, and there's Illinois' first field goal.
You know, it's scary how good he's going to be in a month, how good he's going to be in 2 months. Such great potential and such a hard worker and great kid.
Avea, he's got all 5 for Hawaii. Samuda Avea with a 3.
You know, he's from Hawaii, signed with Hawaii, and, you know, the coach is raved about his work ethic. You know, has worked extremely hard to make himself the player and now the shooter, you know, that he's become for them.
He had 14 threes all of last year.
Really want to see improvement, you know, knocking down those turnovers.
Already 3 turnovers tonight, nearly 21 a game in the first 3. Stansberry. Bugs, not a 3-point shooter, their point guard, more of a driver. And leaves it short, the rebound to Deshaunasvili.
And again, Hawaii's done a fantastic job getting back in transition. This is where Illinois usually beats you, is up and down the court, getting in transition. So Hawaii's been tremendous so far.
Double came, then left off. Cockburn one-on-one with Dawson Carper. Cockburn leaves it long. He hasn't quite had the touch tonight.
And if you're Hawaii, you like that. You like him taking that shot. What you don't want him is getting deep seals and shooting layups and dunking. So Hawaii will take those post moves all night.
Bugs got Cockburn switched onto him. And the open man is Stansberry. And he missed a 3.
And if you're Illinois, you'd really like to get Trent Frazier going. You'd like to get Alan Griffin going. They can make threes in bunches quickly.
This is Frazier, shot it well the last 2 games after an 0-for in the opener. Kipper Nichols into the game for Illinois, number 2. Now Griffin, 3 to shoot. Got to be Frazier. Fouled. 10 for 11 at the line. Brett Underwood wants him to get to the line more this year. Thinks he can go from being a 14-point-per-game scorer to about 17, 18. And Drew Bugs just
paid off on that possession.
Illini 12 and 21 last year, just 7 and 13 in the Big Ten. Their worst winning percentage since 1975.
You know, Hawaii changing the tempo a little bit here, going zone. Illinois has kind of had their way the last couple possessions. They're hoping to get a stop out of it, but big shot by Io.
His first basket, Io DeSumo, the projected first rounder, with Illinois' first made 3 of the game.
And that's a great sign for the Illini. If he can make threes consistently, he is going to be a monster to guard come Big Ten season.
35% last year. Here's a 3 way off the mark from the true freshman Webster. Frazier from DeSumo, back to back. Timeout taken by the acting head coach Chris Gerlifson off a 9-0 Illinois run. And a beautiful feed inside, Raimo to Stansberry. And their leading scorer, Eddie Stansberry, has his first 2.
And that was a big possession for Hawaii. Settle the crowd, take them out of it a little bit, get the pace back to where you want it.
Frazier with a quick 6 will find Cockburn. The freshman Bernardo Da Silva guards him.
He'll be able to just catch and turn and finish. Now, credit Hawaii. They're doing a good job keeping him out. But I would say that's the biggest step that'll change his offensive game if he can catch it deeper.
Something we noticed was the focus shoot-arounds. Where was the depth of Cockburn on the catch? Bugs misses a 3, and Cockburn has the rebound.
Again, DeSumo is one of the best in the country at that.
On cue, Io DeSumo with 5. Why is he so good in transition?
You know, he's got great speed. And his head's up, he sees alleys, he's great at Euro stepping around, and he has great height. You know, he has 6'11" wingspan. He can finish over the top of bigger players.
Double comes. Great find, Cockburn, and
playing 2 bigs. You know, it's adaptation for him, for the whole team. And I think those turnovers will go down as they get used to this lineup.
Bugs being hounded right now by Felice. Bugs determined to get rid of it, and he does to Carper, sealing inside for 2.
And Bugs is a bigger, stronger guard. He loves to get into the lane and he loves to be able to use his body and be patient, and his patience paid off there. He let the defense adjust. He found the open man. Easy 2 points.
Bishanishvili with a flip.
And, you know, as a coach, you want him to shoot with that right-handed with him being left-handed, but he's made it look easy tonight. And credit him. You know, he is a tireless worker. He's done a great job with his body. He's leaner this year so he could play the 4 spot, but he still has the post moves that he used last year.
Bugs couldn't get it off the window this time. Illinois has hit 4 in a row. Big advantage on the glass as well. And Felice throws it away. Bugs with a takeaway for Hawaii. Raimo.
Again, another great feed by Bugs. Does a great job getting deep and making excellent decisions at the rim.
Junior captain out of Long Beach, California, Bugs. A lot of family is here in town from Iowa for this game. This from Cockburn, left it short. Here's Zavea.
And such a great story on Bugs.
And the drive for Zavea, 2 more. Morally speaking, does that make the player more amped up, or
it's
a little too amped up?
It's feast or famine.
Yeah.
It's either going to be a brilliant night or it's going to be a miserable one.
Here's Bishanishvili. He'll almost pick up the assist. Cockburn left it short again, and here's Stansbury for Hawaii.
Great job, Hawaii, again, collapsing, rebounding, and again, good decisions in transition, controlling this pace on the offensive end.
Avea well contested by DeSumo.
And Avea probably wishes he could have that one back. You know, you'd like to throw that back out and get it back in either Webster's hands or Stansbury late in that clock.
Georgie passed up the 3, and Cockburn misses another.
And again, Illinois, you can tell, throwing it inside. You know, their best offense has been transition. If they can get some stops and get out in transition, that's been their best way to score so far in this first half.
Cockburn, the reigning Big Ten Freshman of the Week, just 1 for 7. At least the Freshman of the Week the previous week. Illinois hasn't played in 8 days. Avea 3 to shoot. DeSumu's all over him again.
And at an extremely high level right now. Should be a great tournament.
You're feeling the vibes of the old Big East with Georgetown at the Garden there.
It is, and Ewing bringing it back.
Duke number 1 today moved up after the Kentucky loss to Evansville last week. Blue Devils number 1, Louisville, right behind them. Top 2 teams out of the ACC. Zach Griffith is on the floor right now, number 4 in orange for Illinois, as Kofi Cockburn grabs a rebound.
You know, every time Stansbury gets it up clean like that, you think it's going in. You know, that was down and out. Great set play out of the timeout by Hawaii.
Frazier and Felice. Time to shoot. Frazier throwing for Cockburn. Here come the Rainbows. Raimo gets the friendly bounce, and we're tied.
You know, Raimo doesn't make it look fun necessarily or glamorous, but he gets the job done. You know, nice little Euro step around and easy finish at the rim.
Cockburn off the feed from the former student manager.
But again, I think once Cockburn settles in, you know, maybe he can get a couple easy finishes, some dump down dunks. I think that'll give him some more energy, you know, to be able to finish some of these other plays he's getting in the second half.
10 turn
over this game in the first 4. Obviously, they could blow this game open.
What do you expect to see differently from Illinois to start the half?
Well, there you see right on it. You know, they're running plays for guards to get maybe more looks. Offensive rebounding, again, they've been silent. That's the first one they've gotten in Hawaii. Took a tough shot. You know, on those, you like to throw it back out. You get great 3-point opportunities off offensive rebounds.
That was only the 3rd offensive rebound on that. The freshman for Illinois just 1 for 7 in the first half. Cockburn jumps out. Stansbury has to get rid of it. Back from Raimo. And way too long. The rebound to Cockburn, his 9th.
I like the push by Illinois.
Still sloppy with the ball. Ends up in the hands of Felice for a missed 2.
You know, everyone in the gym can just feel it. Illinois is right, you know, they're right there at the rim, and the play's right there. They just haven't been able to finish them off. And it'll be interesting to see these last 19 minutes if they can start finishing off these plays at the rim.
What do you say as a coach? Keep getting those shots?
You know, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep your guards driving. You know, you hope you get a couple down, get some confidence, get some more energy in this building. Great crowd tonight. You really want to get them involved.
Avea 7 points to tie for the team lead in the first half. Make it 9 with a floater over a stationary Cockburn.
And right on cue, that will take the crowd out of the game, hitting floaters like that over the top of Cockburn in the middle.
8th meeting all time between these schools. Illinois has won the first 7, an average margin of just 5.7 per game. Most of them have been close.
And that'll be an easy 2 points.
Drew Buggs 0 for 6 in the first half, the Hawaii point guard. Going to have 3 assists. Playing in front of a lot of family members from Iowa. Buggs got rid of it. Carper missed it. Cockburn has the rebound. He's in double figures there.
Well, you can see Hawaii just sending one man to the offensive rebound. They know how important transition defense is, and they're all getting back except one. You have to throw some ball fakes in there. If you can ball fake, get the defense to move, it usually opens up a wide open lane that you can get it in there a lot easier.
So another Illinois turnover, and then DeSuma with the long arms takes it right back. Cockburn is...
The players will adapt. As it gets called, you know, Stansbury will learn not to go down until he's completely clobbered. And have energy, making a little run here. See if Hawaii can respond and stay in this game.
Illinois plus 10 on the glass. Plus 4 in the lead. The freshman Webster. And a back from Cholina. Webster. Another rebound to Alan Griffin, who's had an active second half here on the glass.
You know, Griffin's been their best three-point shooter all year. Be excited for him to get some threes up.
There's Cockburn with the offhand. Illinois fans have been waiting for this tonight.
Again, very skilled. 285 pounds going to his left, soft touch at the rim.
First Illinois freshman in 37 years out here to Champaign and go to the Illinois game.
I had many battles with Brad when he was coaching. I was playing it, and I can imagine that feeling.
How many times you meet for the conference championship, you and Brad?
We met 3 straight years in the conference championship. He's always been a terrific coach.
Should we let the folks Google, or do you want to tell us how those 3 turned out?
You know, we'll let them Google it.
You're too modest. You're too modest. Andres Feliz had the last basket for Illinois. The lead is 6. Another rebound for Cockburn. His 11th. Feliz. Cockburn.
Or if he's that deep, you got to front when he gets that deep in front of the rim, which means you play on the top side of him so they can't throw it straight to him.
Nichols fighting his way in. Kipper Nichols, the redshirt senior, the only 4-year scholarship senior. It's true.
I can't show that to my kids. I can't show that to my kids.
I'm sorry that we just spoiled the Mandalorian for you. I won't tell you who the baby is at the end of episode 1. Episode 3 coming out Friday. We'll find out. Here's Buggs, who still has not hit for the field. Missed a 3, and Avea ends up with the ball as Feliz and Cockburn fought for the rebound.
Hawaii getting good looks. They just need one to go down. You know, credit Illinois. They've really pushed tempo. They've cut down their turnovers. They've finished their plays at the rim these last few minutes, and they're starting to build some separation here with this 8-point lead.
Largest of the night. Feliz on the drive.
We talked about him earlier, averaging 19 a game. Been quiet. He is very crafty. He's not a fast guard, but he's a very crafty guard. Uses his body well, finds one little angle, gets there, finishes easy.
6 points for him. Freshman De Silva cleans here. They make up most of the Hawaii cheering section behind the Rainbow Warriors bench. His grandparents are here as well. Haven't had the chance to see Drew play in person since 4th grade, which was the 1 year he lived in Iowa. There is Griffin with a 3 at the other end for Illinois' largest lead.
You know, Hawaii tried to switch things up, went 2-3 zone. That's the one guy you cannot lose in the zone, Alan Griffin. He is Illinois' best 3-point shooter.
Here is Buggs. Their leading assist man. extra pass to Stansbury, who's had a very quiet second half. That's his first basket.
You know, credit the defense of Illinois. Trent Frazier, you know, Andres Felice, they've done a great job chasing Stansbury all over the court. Big shot for Stansbury. Again, Hawaii wants to keep this under 10. You got to keep it close going in these final 8 minutes.
Griffin. Stansbury with the rebound. Bugs 0 for 7. He has 3 assists, though. Control in the game for Hawaii. Our co-captain as a junior, their heart and soul. Bugs with a dish. De Silva with the finish. The assist to Bugs. And the second basket in the last few possessions for the freshman.
You know, Bugs, heart and soul of this team, does a great job. Great job of getting in the lane, being patient, and then De Silva, big boost off the bench the freshman's given Hawaii.
He was a McDonald's All-American nominee out of Utah, where he went to high school from Brazil. Cockburn with a finish for Illinois.
You know, that's an interesting play there. You know, there's a collision at the rim. So is it a flop or is it a charge? And so at our angle, you couldn't see it, but be interesting to see, you know, what the thought were on the flop or the charge with the contact or no contact there.
We've already seen 2 flops called against Hawaii. New rule in college basketball this year. The first is a warning. You live to tell the tale, though, which is the important part.
I'm here today.
You bear hug Shaq, and you got away with it somehow. 3 free throw attempts on the night. Did not take a free throw in the first half. Stansbury gets inside, leaves it long, and the rebound down to Felice.
You know, I like the action by Hawaii. You get the ball to your best player, you got a good look at it.
Frazier, got it! That's a 2 for Trent Frazier.
You know, Illinois is playing their best when their guards are getting some threes, making some threes. Again, Frazier has great ability to score in spurts. I'd like to see him, if he can get another shot attempt the next couple dives down the court.
Bugs out of control at the end of it. Webster with a bailout. And the jumper canned by Rimo.
Boy, credit Hawaii keeping the pace. You know, crowd gets in a little bit. They don't get anxious. You know, they stay at the nice pace they want to play at, which is a slower pace. And then Rimo, credit the senior, big shot.
Philly a half as well, that helps. 10 turnovers in the first half for Illinois. Dosunmu, Felice, and Frazier playing together. The starting 5 on the floor now as Cockburn returns.
The year for Illinois.
Frazier on the ball and Bugs. Bugs blows past him and lays it in, his first bucket.
You know, great move by Bugs. Misassignment. They thought they were going to turn down the ball screen. They didn't. Easy layup for Bugs, to the much happiness of the 30 people here watching him tonight.
The pride of State Center, Iowa. At least for 1 year, Drew Bugs, and the family's in town to see it. Cockburn got deep. And good things happen when Cockburn gets deep.
When he gets it that deep, you might as well start running down the other end. You know, terrific adjustment, you know, with him from the first half to the second. And again, that left hand's becoming a nice weapon for Kofi.
And the assist to Bashanishvili. Mom Lolly watching and loving it. "21 turnovers a game coming in. Only 13 right now. 10 in the first half, 3 in the second, as you mentioned earlier. Cockburn. That would have been a really high-level finish, but Bashanishvili cleans it up. Lolly loves it. Second time she's seen him play in person. And he's got another rebound.
See if they can get Stansbury loose here.
They'll try it. Rebound, Felice. Trying to take it into the body of Stansbury. And Illinois keeps.
Very good patience. You can see a difference in the patience in Illinois' offense the first half and the second half. They've passed up some shots that they would have taken in the first half to get a better shot later in the possession.
Kofi.
Doesn't help their numbers at all.
It helps their mental numbers, perhaps.
It does do that. And their playing time.
And if not that, what else is it? Stansbury That's too long. And the rebound grab by Cockburn. He has 12 rebounds to go with 13 points. His third double-double in 4 career games for Illinois. Highest rated center to come to the Illini since Myers Leonard, one of a couple of Illinois players currently in the NBA.
Having a great career.
Shanishvili inside. Cockburn. Look at it, fight by Kofi Cockburn. Gets it back. Shot clock resets to 20 in the offensive rebound. Still fighting for the ball. Still battling. And Cockburn, which is just a scary, scary thought.
Yeah, his future is very, very scary how good he's going to be.
Plus 17 coming into the game on the glass on average, plus 15 today for the Illini. And that may be that as Shanishvili hits a 3.
You know, the high ball screen again. You know, Andres Feliz, tremendous patience, gets in the lane, hits the open man, and much improved shooting, you know, from Illini and from Georgie B.
Raimo. Illinois dominant on the glass once again. Shanishvili now 1 rebound shy of a double-double. He has 10 and 9. Illinois is all right with a Cockburn.
Give a lot of credit to Fletch over there doing a terrific job with this team.
Georgie B almost kept the possession alive. It's a 10-0 Illinois run to extend the largest lead.
And Fletch might be the only one in the building crazier than Georgie.